The galaxy had long dismissed Earth as a backwater world, a stubborn outpost of primitives who refused to kneel to the Empire's grand authority. For decades, humanity had fought skirmishes on the edges of star systems, always holding, never surrendering, but always underestimated. To the Empire, humans were tenacious pests, nothing more. Until the day one soldier shattered that illusion. Sergeant Elias Kane of Earth Special Forces had been chosen for an impossible mission. Alone, with nothing but his training, instincts, and a covert insertion vessel, he was tasked with penetrating the heart of the Empire's strongest fortress, the Citadel of Kier, floating in orbit above the Empire's capital world. The Citadel was considered impenetrable, protected by fleets, automated defense grids, and layers of security networks older than Earth's recorded space history. But it wasn't weapons Earth needed to plant there. It was a message. The Empire had executed 3 million human prisoners on a broadcast to the entire galaxy, laughing as they called it, a cleansing of the vermin. Earth did not forgive. The mission was retaliation, not in the form of brute force, but in a demonstration that would ripple across every star system. Kane's orders were simple: infiltrate, cripple their pride, and show the galaxy that humanity could reach anywhere. The infiltration pod cut through the void. Wrapped in a stealth skin that bent light and radar alike, Kane sat in the cramped space, silent, breathing, slow and steady. His suit was coated with nanites that adjusted camouflage against whatever environment awaited him. When the pod docked, he slid through an auxiliary maintenance port that should have been sealed centuries ago. That was his first message. The Empire's arrogance had left it lazy. Inside, the Citadel stretched like a living city, towering halls of obsidian metal, walls covered in the banners of conquered worlds, and soldiers moving in perfect mechanical order. Kane moved unseen, slipping past patrols, mapping every route in his visor, counting every guard. His mission wasn't to kill, though his suppressed rifle and plasma blade were ready at his side. His mission was humiliation. He reached the central chamber, the Hall of Triumph, where the Empire's high command gathered. 1,000 meters of polished stone floor reflected the banners overhead. In the center stood the Emperor's throne, empty for now but guarded by elite soldiers in radiant gold armor. Above, massive holoprojectors showed scenes of conquest, human colonies burning among them. Kane planted the first beacon. It was the size of his thumb, but once activated, it spread like wildfire, hijacking the Citadel's systems. The guards didn't notice. The arrogance of power blinded them. He placed 3 more across the hall, then moved into the throne room itself. There, under the towering symbol of the Empire's might, he placed the core transmitter. When he activated it, the Citadel came alive. The holoprojectors flickered. The scenes of conquest vanished. Instead, the galaxy saw images of Earth's soldiers, standing in defiance even at execution. They saw humanity's last words before mass killings, words of pride, words of loyalty to Earth, words that the Empire had tried to bury. They saw Kane's face, shadowed by his helmet, as his voice echoed across the Citadel and through every broadcast channel. "You thought we were weak. You thought slaughter would break us. You forgot what it means to be human. We do not forgive. We do not forget. And we do not stop." Every screen across the galaxy carried the message. Every slave world saw it. Every conquered species heard it. The Citadel, symbol of the Empire's invincibility, had been turned into a stage for humanity's defiance. The guards panicked. Alarms rang. Kane moved like a ghost, cutting through choke points, vanishing into shadows, disabling entire squads before they knew what hit them. By the time they realized he was only one man, it was too late. The Emperor himself returned to the throne chamber, enraged, his face twisted with fury as he saw Earth's defiance projected above his own throne. His elite soldiers surrounded him, their weapons ready, their pride unshaken until the throne exploded beneath him. Kane had left a final gift. The throne shattered in flames, tossing the Emperor to the floor, humiliated before his own guard. Kane's voice thundered one last time across the galaxy. "The day you executed our prisoners, you declared war on humanity. The day I walked into your throne room alone, you lost it." The Empire scrambled to restore control, but it was too late. Kane vanished, slipping into the void as his stealth pod carried him away. The Citadel's image, its throne destroyed, its Emperor crawling, its banners burning on every screen, burned into galactic memory. And with that, humanity became the nightmare the Empire had tried to suppress. Rebellions ignited across a dozen star systems. Conquered species rose up, inspired by the lone human who had walked into the heart of the Empire and walked out alive. The Empire, once untouchable, now trembled, because they had learned the truth too late. Humanity's pride could not be broken, and their wrath could not be contained. One soldier, one mission, had shattered centuries of arrogance, and the galaxy would never forget.